felt like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, you know, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship, you know, and you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and, you know, the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, you know. They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to, like, you know, get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready, you know, they're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue, because we can be, you know, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points of things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what, you know, what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So, you know, the game is for the community, so we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want.
All right, I know the community.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now, here's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Harden with it. Last time, 14 points for him. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg, centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide-open teammate and feeds him.
Now Jones. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to New Orleans. Clark trying to get open. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Desmond Bane. That shot off, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Harden. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ingram. Jackson misses. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint, Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Back to Jones. Left side, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Bain. Misses the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Harden. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, here's Jones. Johnson with the block. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. Bain with it, out guarded by Ingram. Down low, here's Jones. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Bain for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And yet, another basket.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Outside, Bain. Clark trying to get open. The Grizzlies with another miss.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. They need this one. And the shot is good. He has 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bain looking around. Johnson with the block. Here's Ingram. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Jones. 6-point game. He's covered by Ingram. The pass to Bain. It's stolen by Johnson. It's deflected. Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. The 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside, Bain. Jackson against Ingram. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 5.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Harden. 18 points for Johnson.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Jones against Randolph. To the middle. Here's Tillman, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense. And
that one goes. Incredible.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. New Orleans in the lead. Outside, Jones. Now here's McCollum. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis. Here's Johnson. Off target with the jump hook. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Kennard. Here's Jerome. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Back to Kennard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jerome passes to Tillman. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pelicans leading by 4. McCollum outside. Jones kicks to McCollum. On the wing, Johnson. Kennard covering. Ripped away.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the shot is long. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Passes it to Jerome. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Johnson with the block. McCollum against Bagley. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez with the block. McCollum outside. Johnson inside. Kennard covering. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Johnson against Randolph. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by McCollum. 27 points for Johnson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-5 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Desmond Bain out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And there's Jackson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And the foul called on MP.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. He's covered by Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Bain inside the three-point line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bain's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And Johnson drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Harden against Jones. The pass to Clark. In the corner, it's Bane. Jackson trying to break free. Bane, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Bane. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 35 points for Johnson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Left side, Bane inside, and Memphis turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Ingram outside. Feeds it to Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bagley against Williamson. Jones from outside. And again, Memphis no good. Pelicans leading by 22. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Here's Williamson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and it picks up 2. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Harden against Jones. Pass to Clark. Down low, and stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes to Williamson. Kicks it out to Johnson. New Orleans moving it around. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Loud pass to Bagley. Bane inside the three-point line. And again, Memphis no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
He's covered by Ingram. Passes to Clark. Right side Bane. Johnson with the block. Williamson dishes to Harden. To the inside. And Johnson with the stop.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Back to Jones. Clark against Valanciunas to the left wing. Here's Jones. Bagley trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. With the second effort. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bagley bounce pass. They need this, and he jams it with authority.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
It doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Bain passes to Clark. Nice D from Valanciunas. Ingram outside. His first shot coming late, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jones kicks to Bagley. Clark trying to get open. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
For New Orleans, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making some changes here. Lopez comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for James Harden. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Four on the clock. The pass to Kennard. Here's Jerome.
Dickey defender, CJ all over his man.
Jerome, no good. Johnson left side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Johnson can't get it to go. And for Memphis, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Randolph against Ingram. Steps back and fires. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ingram. Kennard, the pass to Bagley. Out to the right wing. Here's Jerome. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Loud pass to Bagley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Here's McCollum. He has 5. Ingram outside. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Lopez has got his first basket of the night. The Grizzlies shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Randolph finds Bagley. And here's Kennard. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Remaining in the first.
Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he makes that one. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum pass on time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Randolph against Ingram. To the paint. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got his second bucket.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Johnson inside. Working on Bagley. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Randolph. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He can make this shot in his sleep. It is pure muscle memory for C.J. McCollum.
Pass to Jerome. Randolph looking around. Passes it to Jerome. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can...
So it's New Orleans with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Johnson is out there with Harden, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Right side, Jones. Clark, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Ingram. Johnson's got 54 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Bane finds Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Outside, Jones, 5 to shoot, and a wide open look for Bane. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Johnson, good.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Johnson against Bane. To end the run. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. Bane with the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Williamson outside. To the middle. Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Jackson. Clark trying to get open. Jackson misses.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's tipped. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
To the wing right side. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With the defender all in his space, Jackson with a low release point, but he still knocked it down.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pass to Bain. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Clark. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
For Memphis.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pelicans.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And that one's good. Ingram.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Jones with the bounce pass. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Pass to Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Johnson with the block.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Grizzlies shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Jones dishes to Clark. Outside, Bain. And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's his first foul. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Team foul. Grizzlies substitution. Marvin Bagley the third.
Passes it to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. Bain's got 12.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Johnson up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson. For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Johnson. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. Both good from the line that time. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the pass to Jackson. Bain against Johnson. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Dishes it to Johnson. And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Showing he can create for others, not just himself. Zion's a big, you can run the offense through.
Bain with it. He's got 12. There's Jackson with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. Good. He hits again.
What a game. 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And here are the Grizzlies now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Up the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Outside, Bain. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Daniel. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Jones. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. Jones against Lewis. Over Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pass to Daniel. Down low. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Daniel.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Bain. Back to Jones. Pass to Jerome. Now, here's Bain. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive basketball. We really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Passes it to Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Bain. Clark against Nance. Clark kicks to Jackson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Great use of the pump fake. The best move in basketball. So much untapped potential with Jaren Jackson.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
On the wing, Williams fires the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Here's Jerome. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Zaire Williams taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Lewis passes to Johnson. And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow.
Personal foul.
Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Johnson. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
At the line for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Jerome. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Randolph. Here's Jerome. Olynyk the pass to Jerome. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lewis kicks to Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Olynyk can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Johnson. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Randolph. Here's Aldama. Pass to Jerome. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Johnson.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jerome passes to Aldama. Jones against Randolph. On the wing, Williams. Here's Jerome. Lewis covering. Nobody near Williams. Off target with his 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lewis kicks to Johnson. And trying to break loose. Johnson's shot is off. Here's Jerome. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time